My name is Tim Esser. In my opinion, it's just a way to get in the community, work it, and give back. I think everybody needs to be a part of that, whether it be charity, nonprofit, working with veterans, working with the needy. I just believe it's a big part of just giving back to the community. Giving back is important because there's just so much need. With the cutbacks of the government, anywhere from local, city, up to the federal, there's been so many cutbacks that everybody now needs to step up to the plate and help your fellow man. There's cutbacks in schools. Every nonprofit organization you can think of has been affected. So again, this is the time for every individual to go out, even if it's an hour a week, an hour a month, or 8 hours a day, 8 hours a month, to go out and do something to give back. It's critical at this time until the economy can get back on its feet. Well, it can help any nonprofit prosper because these nonprofits have to pay for labor in their office. They need people to go out and help run these events. And if every organization had to pay somebody to go out and help in these nonprofit events, that would take a lot of money out of the purpose while that charity is operating, meaning that why pay for help, why pay for administration when you can get that donated? We'd rather use that money for charity and other causes that would make more sense. I think every school should have a course or a part of the schooling to where every individual, mostly kids, while their mindset is young, to what they can do to support their community, whether it be riding around with the police, whether it be helping out in the senior centers, or feeding the homeless. They should all have the mindset that they need to give community time, whether it be an hour again, or it could be, several hours a week or month. I think eventually it should be part of the course where it's mandatory that these kids, whether it be junior high or high school, be permitted to go into the community as part of their schooling to help out in these charity events. I think if they start at a young age, by the time they become seniors, they have paid back their fellow man in many, many ways. What inspired me to start the Tour de Palm Springs was over a simple conversation with my brother Pat. I asked him if he died tomorrow, what would he regret? And he regretted not helping his fellow man. And that made a big impact on me. And I thought about it. About a year later, I thought, that really hit me. I need to give back to this community. So I thought, okay, let me do something here, something stupid, they say, that would help raise awareness. Well, of course, I'm used to doing stupid things. I went and I took a bike ride for 1 hour, and I thought, I can do this. Why not cross country? So I made a commitment to ride from Los Angeles, California to Jacksonville, Florida, on a bicycle to help raise awareness for an event that I want to start, and that was the very first Tour de Palm Springs. So, that was just my way of starting it and giving back to the community, and everybody wanted to help me on that, and a lot of these people that were helping me were from all nonprofit organizations. So they all played a part in it, became recipients for the funds. We raised $20,000 on the very first event for about, I think it was about 10 different organizations. And of course, today we've given away, I think, over $2 million to over several hundred nonprofit organizations. And that's with the help of many people. This is not a one-man show. It's just as much, if not more, credit goes out to all the people, and again, volunteers, which we were just talking about, of making this event happen. Kudos to all those people. we all need to play a part in giving back to the community. And what drives me, it's that something inside you that just makes you feel good. We don't expect to be paid back in what we do. As the Bible says, we don't let our left hand know what our right hand is doing. And the drive that I have is just for selfish reasons. It makes me feel really good. And I enjoy doing what I'm doing. And it's a good break from work, you know, to get away and do something different for a change. And so you set aside so many hours for work, so much time for yourself, and so much time set aside for your fellow man. It's just something that I need to do, and I need to do daily. It's just for me more than anything. There's been many instances, and it's because of all the good works of all these hard-working people with the Tour de Palm Springs, you know, with over 1,000 volunteers, you are able to impact many lives. I never really see a lot of what goes on, but when people come up to you and they say, "Thank you, Tim, I just got back from the Midwest. I was allotted a course there for 1 week, which we could not afford to go out on. And with the money raised from the Tour de Palm Springs, we were able to fly out there, take that course, and it's going to actually help me for high school and possibly my college career." We get a lot of that, little things like that. We also paid for an instrument one year. There was a flute player, and she was very good. She didn't have any money, from a very poor family. This was a high school. She actually had a scholarship coming for her college, which was the following year, and we presented her with a brand new flute, which she was able to take to college. Now, you know, maybe $300, $400 for a flute, whatever it was, impacted this child for life. And I was able to actually see that presentation. I didn't want anyone to know I was there, but these are the things that impact me the most. And you know, there's no media, there's no people interviewing about it. There were just people that just presented what happened with this flute, and to see this girl, you know, crying on stage was out of tears of joy, of course, was just phenomenal. These are the things that impact you, and they'll, you know, you remember those for life. My name is Tim Esser, and I'm the founder of the Tour de Palm Springs.